Hello YouTube! Welcome back to some more Pokemon Unbound. Last time you left me, I accidentally wandered into this battle, and that's what we're going to do this time, obviously, because I'm stuck into the battle animation. We're going to go through the Viville Warehouse, I think it's called, and we're going to beat the Light of Ruin and save the world, right? Well, we don't do that immediately, but we'll go on the path of saving the world. There is a ghost I can catch in here, by the way. So we'll endeavour trying to catch it. It's not very good, but it's a ghost, okay? Alright. I don't need your entire backstory. The Light of Ruin's secret base gets, you know, destroyed by... I think destroyed. It gets attacked by a warship, of course. That's how I would always assault a warehouse, by a naval battle. They blow up a hole in the mountainside so big that an entire warship can come in there. And then, you know, we also go through and, you know, save the world. In terms of party, my party is what it is on the left side. I have got Mischievous in my party, which is not ideal. I'll probably just try and get these two guys up towards the cap. And then we'll go and get the actual A team when we need to do a real boss battle. Do we try to sneak our way through? No, we'll just beat them up. Or that guy, the human Pokemon, like, monster, will do it instead. This is one of your shadow buddies? What are you implying? I think this thing's like only weakness is like fairy typing or something like that. I can't quite remember. It also doesn't like just getting smacked around, so we'll just smack it around. Alright, that could be a problem. That disable might actually be the difference between us winning and losing this. Nell, I need you to put some statuses on this guy. Alright. Nell, go down with the ship, please. What are the odds that Mischievous can pick up the kill from here? Very high, right? Holy shit, I nearly died to Dragon Claw. The disable's gone. We'll go for a Sucker Punch. Ah! It's gonna die to the curse, but at what cost? Okay, well, that's why we're not using Mischievous in most of our battles. It's called Shadow Warrior, and it's fucking stupid. I'll be back. I think its one weakness is like fairy types, and I can't possibly have a Ghost Fairy at this point in the game. And actually, I don't think I'm ever going to get a Ghost Fairy in this game because it's... The only one I think we can get is Mimikyu, but it's actually impossible to get it because the conditions to get to Mimikyu require you to get through an entire area with only Fairy and Ice-type Pokemon, which means we can only do it with one Pokemon, and that Pokemon is Rukia, and that Pokemon is not going to be good enough. The deck is heavily stacked against you, let's put it that way. So on our first playthrough, I actually tried to create a team of just Rukias. A team of just Rukias to do it, and I couldn't do it, so. Maybe I'll have a think about it again this time around to see if there's a world where I can actually do it, but I can't remember what was particularly bad about it. It's like, it locks you into using Fairy and Ice types, and then just brings a ton of fire Pokemon. Like, sets up Sunny Day and shit like that. I remember it being, like, really, really, like, obnoxious. Speaking of obnoxious, we should actually, like, realistically consider in this area. getting Gengar and putting Gengar in a party because it's all fairy types. Okay, I've considered it and I've decided it's a good idea. We will do that. Let's get through this battle. Alright, back again. Is this how we're going to do this entire warehouse? One battle back to the Pokemon Center and, you know, back again. I mean, I guess that's what you would do if I was doing like a Nuzlocke type challenge, just for safety, right? Okay, let's bring Gengar. Also, I probably don't need Cut in this place. I'll actually drop Mal'Ganis off. Mal'Ganis is basically always in the party because I always might need Cut. And just so I don't have to worry about it, I just bring him everywhere. Here, though, I think I only need Surf, so I'll not worry about that. And I think that'll do. Oh, by the way, in case people were wondering last time why these 3 Pokemon are off in the corner, I can't remember if I mentioned it or not. These 3 Pokemon, I'm going to improve them by breeding them with a Super Ditto at some point. Because their stats are garbage and you can't Dex Nav them easily, so that's why they're off on their own little, corner. I will also remember that last episode, if you remember, I picked up Life Orb, and I'm going to give that to Gengar. I'm also going to give you an item. I should probably have done that before I went in this place. You're going to have... what's it called? Spell Tag, right? Okay. This seems more reasonable. I'll actually lead with Gengar as well, and we'll just get other people passive experience. The other thing I should do is what I was mentioning in other episodes. I should just go around to the raid dens at some point as a port of call. I just get a ton of rare candies from doing raid dens. Anyway, this is the place where you can get another ghost. Will this kill? It's probably not worth it because of the whatchamacallit, the Life Orb. So actually, I say I'll lead with Slimer. God, I would actually... I'm so dumb. I'd kind of like to have had whatchamacallit here, Mal'Ganis. Wow, that is also pretty annoying. The Pokemon I'm looking for, in case you're wondering, there's Delmai's in here. But I can't Dex Nav it yet, because I've not seen one. I'll give it like a few more attempts, and if I can't find it, it's probably something, I'd say probably, it's definitely something that's not going to be in my party by the Elite Four, because I don't really like it that much. But I'll continue the game, and we'll get to the point where Delmai's, you know, we see one, then we can Dex Nav it. It's the rare encounter in here. Alright. You're no longer a suitable Pokemon to lead with. No one here is, though. I guess I'll bring Gravelord Nito. Oh, I forgot you have Thunder Punch. God damn it. If only I'd seen Delmise. It's one of these two. Alright, we'll give it 5 more. Well, that's 5. 4. 3. 2. 1. Okay. I won for good luck. Alright, okay. I tried to, you know, thingy the game. If the game thinks I'm gonna only go 5 more times, go 6 more times, because then that's inevitably what it would have given it to you. Like, I tried to game the game, I guess. I'll do it either off camera, or you know what I'll do? I'll tell you what I'll do. I'll do it now, but I'll pause the recording so you don't have to, like, suffer for me doing that. And actually, if I'm gonna do this, you know what? Back in a second. Alright, I'm really, really dumb. It turns out, funnily enough, that I'm wrong. Who'd have thought it? Who'd have thought it? It's not actually surf, it's fishing rod. You need the super rod. I don't have the super rod. I can't get Delmise yet. And what's worse is, I looked at my notes, and I was like, oh, it is in here, I'm right. Spent like 5 or 6 minutes going backwards and forwards, not finding it, and I was like, surely there's something wrong here. And then I looked again, and it says, in bold text, next to it, super rod. I was like, I'm a complete dribbler. So, apologies. Well, I'll say apologies for that. For you, it was, I guess, like a minute. For me, it was like 6 or 7 minutes. Anyway, I used that opportunity at least to get some levels in some of my Pokemon as well, so we grabbed a few levels. And I'll switch things up a little bit. We'll bring Gengar. But I think I'll go with this instead. We'll bring Gourgeist and not Rukia. So, let me make those changes. Gourgeist. Then everything else I think is right. Correct? Gourgeist, Marowak, Duskull, Mischievous. Okay, we're fine. Alright, we'll do the story now for realsies. I knew there was something else about this, because I was thinking about this, like, why was I messing about with surf stuff if I could just get it? No, I guess it did make sense. I would have had to get the surf Pokemon. I don't know. I knew there was something off about it. I think it's because originally when I planned my first playthrough of it, I was like, I'll use Delmise for surf because... Do I need surf by this point? Actually, yeah, I did. But did I use surf by this point? No, I didn't need it by this point. But I can't get a super rod yet, which was the actual limiting factor. Anyway. By the by, doesn't matter. You know, I just thought as well. Let me just quickly check the TM case, just out of interest. Because I grabbed Reflect and whatchamacallit. Oh, I do have Stealth Rock. I grabbed Reflect and all that jazz, and I just never taught it to anything. To be fair, nothing here is really what I want to learn Reflect, but at the same time, I should have at least had a look at my TMs, because I've not done this for a while. Okay. I don't really have to torment. The only thing that like set this off in my thought process was that my Dusclops learnt Future Sight while you were gone, And I don't really want Future Sight on Dusclops, but at the same time they had Pain Split, and I don't really care about Pain Split either, to be brutally honest. So I was wondering if there's a better move. There probably is, but... I like the idea that the Shadow Warrior's in a battle to the death, I guess. And I just go along and just like yank on his cloak, and it's like, can you stop that? Can you not? And then we have to go into a battle. Alright, how much does this do? Okay, we're never going to find out because Gengar is 1000% falling over to a Shadow Bone. Alright, here we go again. Just sack everyone, please. Nell, you've done a fantastic job there for us. Now, now we're in trouble. I guess we'll try and trigger Cursed Body here. I don't think you're gonna live through this. Oh, you do live through this. Well, you're not living through the next one, so we'll pray for a miss, but I don't think you can miss. We got the Cursed Body proc. And you died anyway. Do I have to battle you immediately? I do. Cool. Alright, glad Glengar is available for this battle versus the Fairy types. I'm glad that any of my good Pokemon are available. Oh, actually, we have Great Lord Nita. We should be fine. Right, give him a Shadow Bone back. See how they like it. You're Grass Fairy, right? Get punched. You're trying to learn Grudge. No. Because it's a horrible move. Somewhere in this place there is a bed as well that you can just heal at. I could do with finding it. Okay, let me have a wander around and see if we can find the bed. Is it down here? Oh, I have to beat you, right, to heal? Fuck. That Shadow Warrior's gonna roll me. Okay, I have to leave, but this will be the last time I leave. Next time I'll heal inside of the base. It's my fault, I should have done that first. I say it's my fault. I kind of think I was fair to expect that Gengar would outsped a Shadow Warrior, but I guess I'm wrong. Whoops. Okay, took on his cloak. And we're gonna do the old curse and then sack everyone strat. Now we get a curse off here, please. Curse body. Alright, that's stronger than the other one. It's your turn to get sacked. And then your turn, and then your turn. You know what? I think you can actually kill from here. Oh boy, was I wrong. Well, at least you died killing the Shadow Warrior, so I'll give you that. Hey. Can I heal, please? Cool. Thank you. What a great pal. Guy from Evil Organization. Doesn't battle you. Tells you the passwords. Well, if you don't remember the password from the people you beat. And then heals you as well. Okay, Mogram. Get mogged. Wow, you're really good here. How much is this? How much can Mogram really do to me? Okay, that's pretty good. Pretty good damage. Okay. I really need to just put fucking Mischievous in the back and just have them get carried. What the hell is false yield? I don't think I've ever heard of that move ever in the game. Is that a unique move? Gardevoir should be very susceptible to basically every one of my Pokemon. But you're definitely not living through this, that's for certain. Heal, please. Alright, let's just do this semi-properly. I've also still got the hidden item thing, the finder. I don't know if I can get that yet. I need a certain number of items to... sorry, a certain number of Pokemon to do it. But I know there's some hidden items in here. Oh, cool. Guy hiding in a closet. Peeing and pooping himself. Realizes I'm not a Shadow Warrior, decides to battle me. Why not team up with me? I've killed many a Shadow Warrior, I'll have you know. Alright, nice team, by the way. Okay. Back we go. While we're here, we might as well. I did that. Are you guys okay? Okay, they're having a swell time. Cool. Alright, we need to rip that off, which means we need to go to strats that let us beat a Shadow Warrior, aka I'm going to put Curse on it and then just sack all my Pokemon until he dies. Surely I had a better strat last time round. Actually, I bet you I had like a Fairy type move last time around. What's funny is one crit on that first attack basically causes me to lose this battle. Wow, you're also stronger than the last one. Well, the first one. I did get the whatchamacallit off this time. The cursed body. Will you live through one attack, Gengar? That's the new question. Holy shit, you're fragile. Hey, we only had to sack 2. New record. The other issue with my strategy right now is I'm sacking a Pokemon that I'm trying to get experience on, which is not a great strategy for doing that. Also, leading with Misdreavus here, not great. Oh well. All you need to do is kill one Pokemon here, Misdreavus. Dare I say, or even ask of you to kill two? I actually think you might be able to, because you have Power Gem. Okay, Safeguard means I can't put a status on them. Don't worry, I'm not going to. Look at Misdreavus go. And then Swirlix. I'll try and get the sweep. The one and only Misdreavus sweep that we're going to have in this entire campaign. And even then, I'm not sure it's actually going to happen, because this thing might beat me. Okay, it's not too bad. Okay, see you later. Bed, please. Do you guys have anything interesting for me? No. Okay. I can't remember if you have to beat these nerds as well, because I know the passwords. I've done this 3 times or something before. I assume it's not coded in a way where you have to do the battles, but maybe I'm wrong. Actually, now that I think about it, I think I am wrong. I think the guy says like you have to beat more trainers to open this door. That's an adorable sprite of Hatcham as well, by the way. Ooh, Klefki. We'll swap for that. The counter to my Poison All Strat. I thought that thing has Levitate sometimes, so I won't risk the ground type move. Also, this is stab, so it's going to do more damage anyway. I'll just stay in. We'll go with Shadow Burn. Okay. Really? I was certain there was something here. Alright, whatever. I think there's one more path I've not been on yet. I think if we go through the top right corner circle thing from the main area, this one, we can actually go somewhere else. See? Without the hidden item thing, I could have missed this PP up. I guess I don't have it, but it's causing me to miss PP ups. Ah, not a Shadow Warrior. No! No! Well, Gengar's dead. Maybe I'll miss. Alright, didn't miss. Nell? You know the drill. What is my purpose, master? Is to kill yourself while doing curse. Okay, well, we've lost. It's not quite we've lost, but I now need curse body to take effect. We get another bite of the cherry because we're lucky. Okay, we're not lucky. Turns out we're extremely unlucky. Maybe you live through an attack. I mean, Leech Seed isn't going to get them, right? And the leftovers is not going to help here. God damn it. Could have missed the Dragon Claw as well. I think. Alright, so down to Gravelord Nito. I don't think you live through an attack. I'm pretty sure we've checked this already, but if you do, you'll pick up the kill. Alright, we're dead. Because you're not going to do it. I was actually oddly close, because I can always do Sucker Punch here, but you won't ever live through an attack. God damn it. Well, here we go again. No crit, please. Hey, look at us winning this battle by basically pure unadulterated cheese. Oh, I died this time, so he low-rolled the damage or high-rolled it that time. One or the other. Hey, that's how that was meant to go the first time. What is this for? I actually can't remember what the statue is for. Any secret goodies? No. So there's nothing over there either. I think that is everything I can do in this area now. I have a big battle incoming. Do I want Nell to be in my party for this ginormous battle? I think we'll make some changes. Actually, funnily enough, Nell might be one of the ones I do keep, but he's not going to get any experience. I'm going to tell you that for a fact. As he will die, doing the setting up. I probably want Mal'Ganis in the squad, to be brutally honest. Certainly over you. And I wouldn't mind you in the squad either. It does then make me question what my lead is actually going to be here. What I could do... We've literally never used Casper before. But hold on. I have some grand plans. You can't learn Light Screen. That's unfortunate. I thought I checked... Oh, wait. Maybe I checked you for entry moves. Hang on a minute. Can you learn Stealth Rock? Cough? Oh, it's 1F. Cough? It's 1F. Cough Egregious. Stealth. It doesn't learn Stealth Rock. Huh. Let me just check. 1 second. 1 second. Rune. Rune Regus, sorry. I always think you called Rune Egregious, but... Can you learn Stealth Rock? You can learn Stealth Rock. Okay, that's my fault then. I just sort of assumed if Runerigus could learn it, Koffagrigus could do as well. God damn it. Alright. You still do have... Actually, just while I'm on this page, do you learn Reflect? You don't. Who was I looking at, like, light screen and stuff? I'm actually losing my goddamn mind. I should have wrote this down. Was it you that I was looking at, Sadeko? Where are the screens? You can't learn either. But you could. But I really don't want Lopes to learn it. I'm fairly certain Sinisty can as well, but again, it's not really how I wanted to build my Sinisty. Alright, I'll think about it going forwards. I still might want to use Yamask though, just because it can set up Toxic Spikes. But if I'm going to do that, then what I probably would like is my Gengar to relearn Hex, because it'd be a pretty good strategy of Toxic Spikes into a bunch of Ghost types that know Hex. And then the question after that, sorry, rehydrating. The question after that is, does it actually move the needle enough for me? Because the burn is probably more useful for most of my goats, because a lot of them are ghosts, a lot more fragile, sorry. You have Will-O-Wisp as well. You know what, Casper the Friendly Ghost? I'm quite happy with, like, this back 5 I'm content with. It's then, like... You 2 I'm also quietly content with. I think Dusclops we could also get there eventually. It's just... I guess we could just use Dusclops. The problem with Dusclops right now is I kind of just sacrifice it immediately, but it's actually pretty good at doing what it does, so... Like, these 3 I'm pretty happy with. You 4 are, like, a little bit questionable. We've sort of outgrown Asmodeus at this point. Okay, let me have a look at the TM case. And see what sneaky things we can teach to Yamask. So we could give it Calm Mind for some more setting up shenanigans, but I don't think we're going to do that. I could teach you Protect, just to, like, ultimately stall out. God, I'd love it if you knew Stealth Rock. Maybe I actually might teach that to the Marowak. You know what? We'll just go with this. We don't need 4 moves on a Pokemon, right? And then I'll give you... Obviously not the screen thing. I'll have to think about off-camera what the best ghost screening Pokemon is, because I have to, like, play as well for it, so I'd like to set up someone to do it. I could just give you Rocky Helmet, because eventually you're going to be pretty tanky. And at the very least, it means you're going to do some sort of damage. Okay. So, Gourgeist is out. Trevenant is in. Strevis is out. Yamask is in. Dusclops is also out. And I don't remember who I put in. Who's the last one that I've got in? Is it Frostless? It is Frostless. Who is there? And then the other ones are the same. I actually don't remember what the battle is either that we're about to do, which is my other slight spookum. We'll see though. If it's a battle that plays around Toxic Spikes, obviously then we won't run the Toxic Spike Pokemon. I also need to remember I always have to run Jellicent. Since I need Surf. Have I not done this yet? Because I know the password. Yes. Is Arc... Wait, what letter did you have? Was it E? Hey, okay, we got it. He basically set password to password, and we're all stuck at this door trying to get in. Will you let me get those 2 items before we have a battle? Oh, do I get put into the distortion world here? Is this what's about to happen? So I'd really like to not be in the distortion world. Or whatever it's called. Alright, lore. Ah! I think I might know what battle's incoming. Oh, chat's here. Alright. Sure, this looks good. this looks good. This thing sets up screens, right? You know what? 2 can play at this game. Right, you set up screens, I set up actual, like, full-on Toxic Spikes. Then I'm gonna Will-O-Wisp you. Cool. Good moveset. Oh my god. Alright, we've done everything we need to do. I think it's time to switch. So he's going to use Prankster again, obviously. Not Prankster. Oh, he can't use Prankster anymore. He can't just T-Wave me with Prankster. Hang on a minute. As long as he doesn't predict the swap, he's in trouble. Excuse me. Oh, I guess he's just faster than me. Ah, I've lost Cursed Body. Actually, I forgot you had Cursed Body as your ability. Okay. I tried to predict some sort of switch there, but there wasn't the best switch. So you're almost certainly going to go into a water move here. In which case I should go to Jublex. And Jublex can really abuse the poisoning. Oh, there goes Light Screen as well. That's pretty big. So here's the issue. This thing is going to use a dark move, right? And I just don't have anything great into that. So I think the new plan is to switch into Casper. Turn its ability into Mummy, which I actually don't remember what its ability is. It's basically Sat Casper as the strat. What's Magician again? I actually can't remember what the Magician ability is. Magician at Pokemon. When a Pokemon with Magician hits another Pokemon with a damaging move, it steals the held item. That's right. You know what would have been actually better? I think I should have brought Gorgeist, because then I could have gone into a different realm and just kept the poison ticking. My issue right now is I don't think this thing is going to stay on the board. If I can get off an Ice Shard here, it'll die to Toxic. Okay. Wow, that's kind of fortunate. Oh, it's flying though, so it won't get poisoned. Either way, this is a good matchup for me, so I'll take it. Okay, no Mystical Fire. He's almost certainly running a Hyper Potion, so I would like to get that out of him. Fuck. Alright, Slimer, it's time. This guy is almost certainly going to use a Hyper Potion here. I think Venoshock will still do, like, a huge chunk of damage, if not one shot. Okay, it's not as much as I thought, but... I'll take the 2-turn kill. Wow, Roserade. That is not great. So their entire team is kind of, like, fucked. Why did you not go into that earlier, by the way, you genius? It's a poison type. They could have burnt the toxic spikes off me. Oh my god. Okay, this is doing, like, the ultimate scum strats. I kind of respect it. Are you going to protect now? He is, isn't he? You know what? We toxic then. Oh yeah, the Leech Seed kills me. Whoops, I'm done. I forgot about Leech Seed. Alright, Gravelord Nito. I need you to finish off this Roserade. We need to swap out because we're seeded. And this is why we've been holding Mal'Ganis in the back. We just need to live right now. The Toxic is good enough. Is Rindo Berry... Let me just quickly check this. Rindo Berry's reduced grass, right? Rindo Berry, what do you do? Yes. Half damage. Okay. My gut is telling me if I would hammer this thing, it's still going to die. Yeah. I sort of just have to stay in now and just, like, roll with the punches. It's going to take the Miracle Seed off me now, because of Magician. But that's fine. Fuck! It's going to beat me, it's going to sweep me, because I can't deal with this easy enough. I think the strat is fine. I just need to live through this attack. And I win. A crit. Yes! Go get a Gravelord Nito! Never mind. We won't need a second time. The strat was perfect. I forgot Klefki was the last Pokemon on 1 health. Anyway, we get sucked into the cube now from what I remember. And you're meant to do, like... Actually, the puzzle's pretty annoying, if it's where I think I am. But we're on easy puzzles, so it shouldn't be too bad. Right, hello Jax. He's also being sucked into the Shadow Realm. So is my father, spoilers. And then, kind of annoyingly, at the end of this, I think we have to fight Girantina, right? Who is a ghost, legendary, but you can't catch it, so... Can you heal my Pokemon? Jax, can you heal my Pokemon, please? Nurse Jax. Nurse Jax to reception, please. Can you... I'm sure he'll heal me later. We're just going to roam around here for a while until I kind of get my bearings again. Okay, we want to come from the top. I thought I remembered this puzzle as well, but maybe I don't. I thought the puzzle is that they both move together. I think I fucked up. Alright, scream to you two. Oh yeah, I've really fucked this up. Especially so now. But maybe we can save it. Hang on a minute. Maybe we can save it. How, you ask? It's a good question. You know what? Let's just reset the puzzle. God, I hate the distortion world. I mean, it's a puzzle, right? So I can't be super upset about it. It is kind of what it's meant to be. Alright, Dizzy down the rapids. Oh, sorry. I thought he actually pulled me down, but he doesn't. I'm pretty certain this guy goes like, oh, well, we can't carry on anymore. Yeah. Alright, I need to go and solve that puzzle. Which hopefully will have reset now. Where are you, puzzle? I can't remember to get back to the puzzle. God damn it. Where was it? Not that way. And then that's reset as well. Really? Okay, this is where the puzzle is. You just push it this way, right? Hang on a minute. And then this way. And then this way. Alright, considerably easier this time. Is that all I need to do here? Because I know on harder difficulty you have to do like 18 puzzles, but do I only have to do one in this area? Okay, we only have to do one in this area. Jax, can you heal me, please, buddy? Okay, this is considerably easier. I think it's removed like 8 puzzles. Thank you. It's Garantina, it's fine. I know what it's capable of. It's definitely capable of killing me, but... Oh, interest as well. Is there anything over here? No. The grandeur as well. The spectacle. Man, I wish I could catch you now. I'd so use you. Goodbye. The crit probably mattered, but we were going to do a lot of damage anyway with Life Orb. Yeah, I'm actually the ruler of this world now, Jax. I'll let you come through this portal with me. Don't mind. I'm a gracious ruler. And then we're into Rift Cave. What happens in the distortion world, Jack says, stays in the distortion world. Right, we have to go to Vivil Town. Sure. I can go to Vivil Town. I certainly remember which one Vivil Town is. Vivil Town is the, the town of the Vivils. Of course. Alright, let me go and grab Oricorio because I think I'm going to need to fly around. Low key, Yamask, good job. Alright, you can come back now because I'm probably not going to have a particularly difficult battle for some time. And you can also come back. And actually, so can you. We'll just wing it with, like, the B team. So it's... Misdreavus. Oricorio. Dublex is still in. You're not in. It's now Gabriel, aka Banette. And Yamaska's also gone. It is now Dusclops. Okay. Okay, Vivil Town was where we were before. Just want to check one thing before I go to Vivil Town. Can I have learned Mystical Fire yet? I can't. Okay. I just want to have a quick look at Nell. Fire Punch, Ice Punch, Thunder Punch, Gravity, Bind, Astonished Lift, Foresight, Shadow Sneak. Shadow Sneak might not be a terrible idea on this, just as a priority move. I'll say no. I think a bit more of homework that I'm going to have to do at some point is just have a look around for some of the TMs. Like, the particularly supportive TMs. As I don't have them. Oh, cheers. Right, what are you guys looking for? You're looking for a Moongus? Nope. People are afraid of leaving their homes. People just weren't even in the village full stop. Okay, that is probably something to do with... What are you called? The Water Gen 3 Legendary? No. Don't need it. What the fuck is it called? Not Groudon, it's... Kyogre, right? Anyway, just before I do that... Whoops. What were these? Shiny Stone and... Power Lens. Okay, the Power Lens might be useful again if I start doing some EV training stuff. I think the next plan is to go past Keck, Lol, Leon, or whatever it's called, and go to my favorite city in the game. And this Crystal Peak is what fucked my first playthrough, by the way. I got around the surf stuff, as I said, via quests, and getting a Pokemon that could become a ghost that could learn surf via quests. And it was really satisfying, because you need to do 20 quests, and you could just do 20 quests by that point. And I got done by Waterfall going into the Crystal Peaks. There was a Pokemon that could learn Waterfall, aka Jellicent, aka Frillish. And it was one fence away. There was a fence stopping me from surfing in the water. Had that fence not been there, I could surf in that water. I could have done it the first time around. And instead I cheated in a Pokemon that could learn Waterfall. And that's why we're here, doing this all again with a Frillish. And what was really funny is if I'd rolled the Frillish to begin with, when I rolled the Wheel of Ghosts, and I was one off rolling it, then I wouldn't have had an issue again. I would have done it. Alright, this is the gym leader for the next place. Yeah, Antithesis. Is the level cap being raised as well, or am I still on 52? Because it's actually quite a long time then between the cap's been raised. Oh, I've just thought as well, the next town you can get Sludge Bomb, I think. Which would be pretty good. Lilligant. You're almost certainly just the pure grass Lilligant, not Hisuian one. But just in case, I'll go to a flying type. Alright, you're not. Slightly frightening, but... Hey, hang on a minute! I think that's the first time Dancer has come up. That's huge. You can't dance in front of Asmodeus. That sounds like some sort of prophetic saying. Okay, need rock climb to go through this way. I could jump over the wall, but there's like 2 ways to go through this route. I remember that. I'll take the left path for now, because it's easier to go down the left path. Well, easy to go up and down, I think, the left path. Oh, Chatot, the Pokemon that got banned from competitive Pokemon because... not its stats. Let's put it that way. Not its stats were the issue. Its gimmick was the issue. It used some gamer words, let's put it that way. That's actually pretty big that we got the kill there, because that was going to chunk me down again. I'll stay in. Alright, no knockoff. Okay. Fortunately, Penelope, like, has no stats whatsoever. Well, I say it has no stats. It's actually seeing, like, competitive use, but I think it's, of, like, all the Pokemon that see competitive use, it's, like, the one with, like, the worst stats. It's just got, like, Drizzle, right? I forgot what the other reason for that is. It's like Drizzle and Tailwind or something along those lines. It's like the one Pokemon where those Venn diagrams come together. Okay, Star Raptor, was it? I went to Duplex. Ah, it was Staravia. Doesn't matter, we don't use attack stats as this Pokemon. Alright, nearly got nailed to 52. We can also not lead with you anymore. I'll lead with Gabriel for a while. Is this a hidden item? Alright, I guess a non-hidden item. Oh yeah, these guys are like... Yeah, the bridge is down. You have to use rock climb to get through here now. I'm intrigued. You've tickled my fancy. Ah. I'm not gonna lie, I kind of hate this Pokemon. I do appreciate its color scheme and why it's this color scheme. The copper and the way the copper oxidizes, but I just think it's really ugly. I think it's ugly. It's just a big, like, mass of boring. Can I have your fishing rod, by the way? Because I'd really like to grab Delmize at some point. One of the Pokemon as well that I'm not going to get in the course of this game, but I think you can, strictly speaking, get is Cursula. It is in the game. It's just that you need Dive to get it, and you can't get Dive until post-game, so we won't ever get it. I was toying, I think, with using Cursula as my starter in this playthrough, but I think it doesn't learn Waterfall, so again... I decided not to put myself in the exact same situation as I was the last time. Alright, Toxapex is dead. Is there anything up here? A sign. Tentacle... Buddy, I can't remember all this. You might have Aftermath as well. Shirley with Poliwhirly. You're not fighting type yet, but it's kind of irrelevant. Because I'm a ghost, so you wouldn't hit me anyway. Alright, I'll stay in versus Horsey, the menace that is Horsey. What a weird party. Again, decided not to use the evolved forms of all of these Pokemon. I've decided to take these all up to level 47 with an Everstone. Alright, this is a real Pokemon. Gyarados. Yeah, it makes you wonder what happened to Gary Uno. Get it? Gary Uno. This thing might know Crunch. So, Gabriel, 07. Alright, you're gonna live. Alright, you are going to not lead for a little while. I actually, you know what? You should lead. I bought a ton of Hyper Potions. Just use them. I'll give you one as well. You want to battle every kind of Pokemon from around the world. That's actually quite a neat dream. I kind of respect that. If on the show, maybe this has happened, because I watched the show up until about the point of the Psychic Gym on the first season of Pokemon ever, and I didn't really see it again. I saw like bits and pieces of the Indigo League, and I remember watching Blaine's battle, but like nothing up until that point. I kind of dig the idea of someone, you know, like, I don't want to be the best guy in the world. I just want to battle one of every single Pokemon. And thereby conclude that I'm the best in the world. Actually, now that I think about it, do I respect that? Because it's effectively equivalent of what trophy hunting is, right? I go around the world killing all these exotic Pokemon. I'm going to take a piece off them, and I'm going to mount it on my wall. Actually, I take it back. I actually have only disdain for you. Now, upon reflection, disdain. And I don't think that would make it into the original Pokemon show. Or even any modern version of the Pokemon show. So I have this cool idea for a new character. Pokemon Company, okay. It's a character who's going to go around the world hunting all the Pokemon and stealing, you know, bits of their bodies off them, killing them in the process, of course. Like, we have to be utmost cruel. And that's their gimmick. I think they'd be a really good partner for Ash. We're going to draw them as a young girl that could be mistaken for an older girl. So that, you know, some people like that type of thing. And yeah, we think we're going to sell $22 billion of merchandise. Actually, to get around to, you know, Pokemon selling stuff, I hope that, I know that Pokemon like Z and A or whatever it's called, I can't remember what the game's called now. Basically, no one's heard anything of this after it was announced, and I've sort of forgotten about it. And actually, again, I do have respect for that, just not like continuously leaking or like drip feeding little bits of information out. I'd like to just see the game without knowing a lot about it, but I hope that the generation after that one, the like next mainline generation game, is good. I mean, I guess that's true of every game, but in particular because I assume it's going to have nods back to Gen 1 again. Like, surely it has, like, some additional evolutions of, like, Gen 1 classic Pokemon. And boy, I'd like to get the nostalgia hit, okay? I might be wrong, maybe I'm reading too much into this. But it feels like, you know, the 10th generation. Surely they're going to have some Pokemon that are, like, you know... What would it even be looking at from Gen 1? I don't know. I mean, in the original Gen 1 game, wasn't Raichu meant to have an evolution? Put Raichu's evolution in the game. Who else wasn't used? Like, give Kingler an evolution. Give Cloyster an evolution. You're... I can't remember what you're called. Are you called Throw? Something like that. You are Throw. You're gonna have the worst time imaginable, by the way. You know what? I'm trying to think of other, like, classic Gen 1... I say classic Gen 1, but Gen 1 Pokemon that should have an evolution. Maybe something like an evolution of Sandslash as well would be pretty cool. Like, Sandslash wasn't, like, intrinsically a bad Pokemon either, but... I think you could do something with, like, weird, spiky, hedgehoggy design. You know what, let me in the comments know what you would like to see as, like, you know, maybe, like, an addition to the Gen 1 Pokemon, like, a Pokemon that deserves an evolutionary stage. And that can be something, you know, that, like, just branches off, like, for example, Onyx has one, right, it has Steelix, but maybe you want it to go the other way into, like, you know, Diamondix or something like that, which sounds like something completely different now that I say it out loud, but something with, like a crystallized type form. By the way, what's wrong with this piece of grass? Heck, lol, Eon is in there. Kecleon, unfortunately, buddy, I don't want you, because you're not a ghost. Although, he does change types. Could I argue that Kecleon's a ghost type? He has Shadow Claw as well, apparently. Oh my god. What are you doing, Kecleon? Other than just continuously changing your types. I mean, downright a nuisance. Okay, so we can't go this way anymore. Gamer word is here. It's so funny, like, if you showed me every single Gen 1 Pokemon, I would recognize every single one of the Gen 1 Pokemon, without fail. But asking myself to recall just all the Gen 1 Pokemon, like, through my head, I'm definitely, like, having holes in the roster. I'm, like, desperately thinking, like, sure, there is, like, one Pokemon in the Gen 1 that I think deserves, like, an evolution. I used to, like, default to, I thought Primeape should have got one, but Primeape now has got one, so... And it's actually quite a good design, so I quite like it. Especially with the lore reasons with the Pokedex, because I think it says in the Pokedex somewhere that sometimes Primeapes get so annoyed that they kill themselves, effectively. In-game, of course. So to have it on something that, you know, is meant to be like an enraged Pokemon, and it's also like a ghost type, aka, you know, perished. Really enjoy. Get a new routine sort. Get new material, you bum. But yeah, I can't just immediately off the top of my head think of another one. Like, Sandslash is fine, but I actually quite like Sandslash as well, as a Pokemon. Anyway, why is this my favorite city? Well, you have to pay to heal, because it's been taken over by, like, gangs and stuff. That is 99% the reason why I like this place, because I kind of respect the hustle. Okay, there's a few other things I want to do just before I end this episode. Mainly going down the other side of that route and just finishing off all the battles. So I'll make a few changes just to make sure my Pokemon are actually not completely garbage. We'll go with something like this. Okay, we have the first one that is switched is you. Then it is you. And finally, you are Gravelord Nito. Funnily enough, your name in my file format is not Graveyard Nito. You are, funnily enough, called Marowak on my file name, so that's why I keep getting confused. I'm looking for Gravelord Nito, and funnily enough, that's not what you're called on my file names. Anyway, I think the easiest way actually to get back up again is probably just to fly back to the top and take the other path. How do you get that again? Oh, do you have to go around the back of the house? You do. Puzzle solving master. Phalanx. Oh, it's this thing. You're a fighting type, right? Pure fighting. Megahorn. Alright, calm down. Was that bit of water, by the way, needed? just throwing it out there. Was that necessary? So we were here before. I got to that on the other side. What was the other bit I avoided? Maybe I did more of this than I thought I did. I thought there was like a whole different pathway up the right side, but maybe I'm misremembering. I think I am misremembering, actually. Was there anything on the right here? Or was that just... Yeah, okay, never mind, I'm misremembering. So I'll fly back down to Antithesis. There's stuff I can do here as well. Maybe I'll do some of the missions. I'm fairly certain Sludge Bomb is in here, right? Not in here. How do you get into the sewers? It's in the sewers. Oh, that's how you get into the sewers, down here. And I will want that, because I think Gengar will probably want to learn Sludge Bomb. There's some stuff I should do down here as well, I think. Okay, let's knock this out now. You can get into that electric mountain on the east side this way, which unlocks some additional stuff for us later. It doesn't really move the needle, now that I think about it, for the entire playthrough, but perhaps at some point I'll want to be in that area. Holy shit, that did a lot of damage, by the way. I know it's Flare Blitz, but I'm quite bulky, and it wasn't an effective move. You know what? Back to that topic. I think Cloyster would be the pick. I actually quite like Cloyster as a design. I like Pokemon with Skill Link. I think it's a funny gimmick. But Cloyster is just so unbelievably slow and just not bulky enough to actually ever use it. God damn it. Poisoned me, really? So yeah, I wouldn't mind like a super defensive bulky Cloyster or something. I could just run back. I can't be bothered. We'll also do that. Alright. I was like, are you not a battle? I'm going down, I'm yelling, it's Timber. It's very much Timber. He's dead. Crabominable. You're fighting ice, right? I think I will switch for that. Alright, another kill. I actually think the other thing I should do sooner rather than later, in fact, maybe even before I started doing this route, I should knock out the gym. I think you can do the gym pretty quickly. Oh, you upgrade the power items. I knew there was a reason why I wanted to be here. You're actually quite useful. Okay, hang on a minute. Let me knock through this, because I think you get something that, like, lets you infinitely rock smash or something along those lines. Fun game mechanic, by the way. I know it's kind of like a little bit of a troll thing, this. Alright, cool, thanks. Huge, challenging rocks. Floatstone. Okay, it's not what I thought it was. Are you literally all battles? You are. Crazy. I thought you said one of them was a star piece or something. Alright, whatever. What did you say to me? Alright, whatever. Forget about it. So yeah, this is Thunderclap Mountain, but from the east side. I'm intrigued. What are you? Oh yeah, pinch urchin. I'm not that intrigued. Ah! Okay, let me go back. Let me lose $500 because I find it funny, and we can do the gym immediately. Right? Let me just wander into the gym or wander at the gym. I'm pretty sure there's no other prerequisite. Oh, he stops you using these types, right? Or something along those lines. Yeah, no flying, psychic, or fairy type moves are allowed. Cool, thanks. But yeah, if we're not using fighting type or Pokemon weak to fighting type moves, we're all ghosts, so that's actually pretty good for us. This is why I just don't ever remember this gym. This gym's actually a complete doddle. Okay. That's probably what we're going to do next time, then, is knock out this gym. In fact, I think I'm even going to call it there and just knock out the gym next time. There are a few quests I can do in this place. There's a few items I can get, but I'll worry about that next time. If you've enjoyed this episode, why not leave a like and subscribe? Everything helps me out. Let's see you again next time. Bye!